Drugstore on Main Street in downtown Gastonia.
Since 1934, that's right, 1934, Watson Insurance Agency has been providing the people of our area the best possible combination of insurance, risk management techniques, and personalized service in the most efficient manner possible. And today, the tradition continues. Watson Insurance is one of the largest independently owned brokers in the Southeast, representing over 30 of the largest and financially sound insurance carriers today. Before you buy, get a quote with offices in Gastonia, Lincoln, and Belmont and Lake Wylie. Find out more at watsoninsurance.com.
Good morning on this Tuesday, December 30th, 2014. Milton Baker and Sandy Alexander, co-host and executive producer of the Community Profile. With you today, our special guests are outside today, along with Sandy. Sandy, can you hear me out there?
Yes.
Hey, Sandy, you're on the air. Why don't
Okay. Yes, I'm up here on the hill with all the muskets, and we're fixing to have a really good time. And you are on your way out here, Milton?
I am. I'm heading that way. We're getting a little bit of feedback somewhere, Kevin. We're trying to work out the feedback here, maybe coming from our monitor out there, but sounding pretty good right now. I'm heading out that way.
Mr. Rusty Wise is out here with us again this year. Welcome, Rusty.
Hello, glad to have us here. Yeah, appreciate it.
You brought a few with you. I think we doubled this year.
Yeah, we've had a big crowd, about double what we had last year, and the weather's a little damp, but we shoot in all types of weather, so we're used to it.
Okay. And tomorrow night, when is it you're going to shoot?
Midnight, Black's Grill, 12 o'clock midnight. We shoot for 18 and a half straight hours.
Whoa.
Yep. And finish up at Roosevelt Stadium at 6:30.
Oh, my goodness. So how many do you normally have come out and shoot then?
We have a little over 400 members. We'll have about 250 probably at the stadium. All the members don't shoot at the same time. We generally keep a couple hundred shooters at all times.
A couple hundred. My ears would be gone, wouldn't they? It'd be 201 less, too.
Hey there, Sandy.
Glad you made it out.
Well, appreciate all these folks coming out today. It's starting to rain just a little bit here. Rusty, we thank you for having your group come out today. Appreciate it.
Well, appreciate you having us. We're the Cherryville New Year's Shooters. Been doing it for hundreds of years. It's a really great tradition. It's a United States tradition. And I had a newspaper call me a couple weeks ago from Pennsylvania and says they still reenact the shooters. So it's such a historical event up there that they reenact it, but we still do it down here. And they couldn't believe that we still do it. So it's actually a culture of immigration that is still carried on in the United States, and it's a peaceful, happy demonstration that actually was started by immigrants, and it's a U.S. tradition now. So we're very proud that it's continuing going on, so we're carrying on a part of history.
Absolutely. We're proud to have you. Sandy, I know you got a bad cold. Do you want to stay out here, or do you want to go inside?
I'm going to cover my head. I didn't drive all the way up here for this, for nothing.
Okay. Sandy's got a bad cold. I just want to make sure. Who's going to do the greeting or the chant, the prayer?
That'd be Carl Dellinger, Boozy Dellinger. He's over there politicking, I think. He's trying to keep his presidential position, I think.
Boozy, we need you. We're ready to be sung to. Hey there, how you doing, friend? Are you doing some politicking over there? That's what Rusty claimed. How long you been with the New Year's shooters?
68.
68 years. Tomorrow. How about that? Something else. Well, I guess we're ready if you are. I'll hand you the mic.
Hello, WCSL in Cherryville, North Carolina.
Morning.
Good morning to you, sir. We wish you a happy new year. Great health, long life, which God may bestow. So long as you stay here below, may He bestow the house you're in, where you go out and you go in. time a moment steals away. First the hour, then the day. Small the lost days may appear, but yet soon they mount up to a new year. This another year is gone, and it's now no more of our own. But if it brings our promises good, as the year before the flood, but let none of us forget, it has left us much in debt. A favor from the Lord receive, to which they excuse me, have been grieved, marked by this unerring hand. Thus in his book your record stands. Who can tell the vast amounts placed to each of our accounts? But while you owe the debt is large, you may plead a full discharge. But poor and selfish sinners say, what can you to justice pay? Trembling last, for life has passed, and in the prison you may be cast. Happy is the believing soul, Christ for you has paid the whole. We have this morning called you by your name, and disturb you from your rest. But we hope no harm by the same. Now as we ask, come tell us your desire, and if it be your desire, our old guns and pistols they shall fire. Since we hear no device, you shall hear the art of signs. When we pull trigger and powder burn, you shall hear the roar of our old guns. O daughters of righteousness, we will arise from our eyes and bless our hearts. For the old year's gone, and the new year's come, and for good luck we'll fire a gun. Thank you.
Thank you, Boozy, and all the New Year's shooters here. Not all of them, of course. Sandy, this is just a small sampling of what will be going around tonight. Or tomorrow night.
It's very nice. It is. I am hearing some of it.
Okay. All right. You got your ears covered up good there. Take care of yourself out here with that cold. But they've got you one ready, Sandy.
She told me last year she was going to shoot.
She said last year she lied. She wasn't going to shoot this year. Oh, we appreciate these. We got young and old out there. There's a young youngster with his gun.
Oh, we got one about that.
Yeah, got all different, and men and women and children here, all shooting here, the New Year's shooters. Boozy said he'd been shooting for 68 years. He must have been about 4 when he started.
He and I have been going the longest. I've been going 67.
How old were you when you started?
10.
10 years old. How about that? You're 80.
80 years old.
I was trying to compliment you there. Here comes Rusty getting ready to shoot his gun. Rusty Wise.
The shot he does, though. Rusty doesn't shoot a lot.
Oh, okay.
He can't afford powder.
Oh, okay. Come here, Rusty.
I give you a rough time on it.
Yeah.
You told me you didn't shoot much. You can't
Now,
afford powder.
Yeah. Now, your group starts at Black's Grill.
Yes, sir. Yes, Milton. We start at Black's Grill midnight.
Tomorrow night. And you've got a website. Folks can look up on the website and see where all you're going, right?
Yeah, CherryvilleShooters.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Cherryville New Year's Shooters on Facebook and New Year's Shooters on Twitter.
Mm-hmm. All right. And we forewarned the animal hospital next door.
Yeah, we called the animal hospital and some neighbors, so we pre-warned everyone, you know, and we want to be respectful for the neighbors, so we did that.
Well, we appreciate y'all coming. That's always been an annual tradition just about as long as I've been here associated with WCSL for 30 couple years. I think y'all have always come by and shop for us here. And do you go outside of, I know like over the weekend, a friend of mine in Lincoln said there was some shooting going on over there. Was that any of your group or another group?
No, that was the other group. There's a couple other groups that go around and shoot pre-shooting. We don't do that. This is the only pre-shot we have. We feel like it's in the best interest of the tradition to keep it just on New Year's. And I think one of the reasons it's kept alive in this area is because we're rural. I mean, you can't take this tradition in the middle of a heavily populated town. It probably would not last.
Okay. All right.
We appreciate you doing it for us. You know, I personally wouldn't get to come tomorrow night, so I appreciate it. Even though like my ears are cold, I'm seeing everything.
Now the weather tomorrow is supposed to be a little bit better than today. Clearing up and cold. That's the way y'all like it, right? Clear and cold.
Yeah, clear and cold. The sound travels. It's not as hard on the muskets. Pouring down rain and wet, that's about our worst enemy as far as shooting goes. But yeah, we enjoy it. And it's an expensive sport, if you want to call it a sport or tradition. It's getting really expensive with the black powder and the muskets and the caps. And, you know, with Homeland Security and all the security issues, we're having to tighten up on more things now. On the amount of powder we can carry in each vehicle, the amount we can buy. I mean, could you imagine us going to New York City? I mean, they wouldn't even, we'd be on CNN, you know, tonight. So, but it's a unique tradition, and you know, it's really historical. It's really amazing how long this tradition's lasted in the United States. And with, you know, if they can get a nativity scene moved from a court square, you know, a tradition like this could be challenged one day, and we hope we don't see that. But it's a good. It's like ancient Facebooking, I call it. It's a time to love your neighbor and go see your neighbor. And we do it by traveling in vehicles.
You better get up there for the group picture, Rusty. And Sandy, I'm going to give you the microphone. We thank you all so much.
Thank you.
I'm going to go back inside.
So much. But Happy New Year to y'all. And we look forward to you coming back next year. Maybe I can take my fingers out of my ears next year. Yeah, I'll try. Yes, ma'am, it is. But I will try this time. Okay. We'll be back in a second.
All right, we thank the Cherryville New Year Shooters group for coming out. Just a small portion of the group that'll be going around tomorrow night. The two groups in Cherryville, starting at Black's Grill or City Hall. And we appreciate it so much here. That's our community profile program for today. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope maybe you got to see it on the monitor there. Here comes Sandy down the hill. Hope she doesn't slide down. And we appreciate all the folks who came out today. Thanks so much. We'll send it back to the studios for regular programming.
It's important to plan ahead for emergencies, like the storm. When it kicked in, we had a plan.
Separated.
We were able to get in touch with each other in no time.
Idea how to find each other.
The whole experience was
the
fine.
most frightening 10 hours of my life.
If there's one piece of advice I'd offer other moms out there,